Is The Marvels being called something different in China? Is there a bigger connection to WandaVision? And how many films will this make for Samuel L. Jackson appearing as Nick Fury? Welcome to CineSqueeze, and today we're covering the top 10 surprising facts about The Marvels. Number 10. A long-running character. Samuel L. Jackson will be starring in The Marvels as Nick Fury, reprising his role from numerous Marvel movies. Although he played a more prominent role in 2019's Captain Marvel, he'd been with the Marvel Cinematic Universe since the beginning. He stepped into the role way back in 2008's Iron Man, as he approached Tony Stark about starting the Avengers Initiative. Since then, he's appeared in everything from 2010's Iron Man 2 to the latest MCU TV series, Secret Invasion. The Marvels will mark the 15th film where Samuel L. Jackson has played the character, making him one of the longest-running characters in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Number 9. A film without a name. Although this latest film is a sequel to Captain Marvel, it's being called The Marvels to highlight her new ensemble team. That said, this will be the first time a solo superhero has their name taken out of the title. Every solo character sequel has had the name of the hero headlining the title, including Captain America Civil War, where the title characters shared the screen with nearly every Avenger. The Marvels will be a movie that breaks this tradition, where some might have to remind themselves this is Captain Marvel 2. Number 8. A Chinese name change. The Marvels will hit theaters in China, but it'll be listed with a different name. According to the Chinese poster, the film is being labeled as Captain Marvel 2 instead of The Marvels. This isn't the first Marvel movie to have this name change, as Black Panther: Wakanda Forever was changed to Black Panther 2 for Chinese audiences. The change could be due in part to China wanting these film titles to be more specific, since China went a whole year with a theatrical Marvel movie. Number 7. Getting the timeline straight. The Marvels is a sequel to 2019's Captain Marvel, which was itself a prequel. Although the film debuted as the last Marvel movie before Avengers Endgame, it took place much earlier in the timeline. Specifically, Captain Marvel was set during the mid-1990s, featuring Carol Danvers interacting with a younger Nick Fury before he had his iconic eye patch. The Marvels will take place well after the events of Avengers Endgame. It'll also answer some questions about where Captain Marvel has been this entire time, having only made brief appearances since Endgame. Number 6. Simultaneous filming. The Marvels is a part of the Marvel Cinematic Universe and was made during production of two other entries. Thor: Love and Thunder and Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania were both filmed at the same time as The Marvels, keeping Marvel's timeline on schedule. That said, the three films were filmed in entirely different locations. The Marvels was shot in Jersey City, New Jersey, Los Angeles, California, and Buckinghamshire, England. The other two were shot in Atlanta, Georgia, London, England, Turkey, and Australia. Number 5. A new director. The Marvels is being directed by Nia DaCosta, and she'll be blazing some trails. She'll be the first Black woman to direct an entry in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. She'll also continue the trend of hiring more women to direct, as she'll be the 4th woman directing the MCU. The previous women were Anna Boden for Captain Marvel, Kate Shortland for Black Widow, and Chloe Zhao for Eternals. Number 4. From TV to movies. The Marvels will feature the theatrical debut of Marvel TV characters. Imal Vellani's Kamala Khan from Ms. Marvel will finally be a part of the theatrical Marvel Cinematic Universe. Also appearing will be Monica Rambeau, played by Teyonah Parris, having gained her powers during the events of WandaVision. They'll be one of the few characters who have been introduced in a Marvel TV series and made the jump into theatrical movies. So if you're trying to get caught up on the MCU for the Marvels, be sure to watch WandaVision and Mrs. Marvel. Number 3. A different direction. The Marvels was originally going to be directed by Olivia Wilde, but she turned down the offer. This wasn't the only offer she turned down from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Wilde has previously been offered the role of Gamora from Guardians of the Galaxy, but that role would end up going to Zoe Saldana. That said, Wilde would still end up getting involved with Marvel movies. She's currently involved in working with Sony to develop a Spider-Woman movie. We'll just have to wait and see if Wilde finally helms a Marvel movie. Number 2. Hoping for a hit. 2019's Captain Marvel was a huge hit for Marvel movies. The film made well over $1 billion worldwide at the box office. Compare that to the film it followed, Ant-Man and the Wasp, which made roughly half as much. For being such a major film, Marvel Studios and Disney are hoping for another box office success. It'll have that chance when it debuts in November, after Warner Bros. Shifted Dune Part 2 over to 2024. With Dune 2 no longer premiering in November, that means more IMAX screens for the Marvels and a higher chance at making bank. Number 1. A more mature Marvel movie. In an interview with director Nia DaCosta, she stated how she has big plans for the Marvels. She wants to make her film more mature and emotional than the first Captain Marvel movie. DaCosta highlights how she wants to inject deeper themes similar to that of Marvel's WandaVision and Black Widow. That's why it's no surprise that she hired WandaVision's story editor Megan McDonnell to work on this script. We'll have to wait and see what she has in store for this latest entry in the Captain Marvel saga. So, what did you think of our list? Did you learn anything new? Were there any facts we missed? Should we have talked more about Mrs. Marvel? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to like and subscribe for more movie lists. Thanks for watching.